Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and I definitely woke up like this. I've been wearing my hair in ponytails lately so I can wear hats and beanies. So I'm probably gonna do the same thing today. I wanted to show you guys just how I've been doing like my fall into winter makeup. As you know, I don't really do anything super detailed or over the top. I am back into eyeshadow, but if I'm just trying to get ready for the day as quickly as possible and I want to look presentable, this is what I'm doing. So let me put a little headband on. I've already done all of my, maybe I should turn a light on. I've already done my skincare. There we go, that'll help. Let's do some lotion, and then I've been running out of concealer and a friend gave me this one. This is one of my favorite concealers actually ever. I really like the moisturizing one, or like the illuminating one. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Even though it is really moisturizing, even this one, it's very emollient. It works really well on my skin. Not a lot of concealer stays on, so I'm gonna use that today. I really just do moisturizer, a lot of blush, surprise, concealer, and a lot of mascara. And then I've been doing more of a bold lip lately. It's made me feel really confident. So definitely going to be doing that today. This, you don't need very much at all. Sometimes I go back and do a little bit more, but like that is a lot actually. That's quite a bit. It's very thick and emollient, like I said. So I like to warm it up between my fingertips. And even though this is a little stickier, I still let it sit for a little bit, because something about, I don't know if you guys have this, but like one of my eyes has a harder time being covered up. Either it's got a darker under eye, or there's just something a little bit different about the skin there. And then I just take the extra and come around my nose. And then I'm going to blend that in. I've always been doing this. I rarely wear foundation. I just don't like the feel of it on my skin, but I do have some favorites and I've talked about them before, but let me know if you want like a video on like my very favorite basics that I always go back to. This one being one of them. This is the IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation Brush. My old one is not as dense anymore, so this newer one works really well. I do want something similar to this, but maybe a little smaller, and I think I have one. I just can't find it. But if you guys have a recommendation for an under eye brush that's really dense like this, I mean, this actually works for what I need it to do. So I don't know that I necessarily need a new brush. I use this now to just clean up around everything. This one was really good, but I feel like it could be even fatter. Like I need a little bit fatter and a little bit denser. This one is Real Techniques. Which brush is this? Dark spot correcting brush. This worked really well under my eyes, but it still wasn't perfect. So if you have something, let me know. So even though I don't put concealer out here initially, I do pull it so that the least amount is on the outside, since that's where, right, we get a little crepey and wrinkly as we get older. Well, for me anyway, that's kind of where some of my wrinkles sit. So, and then I just blend the other areas. And it's probably not blended perfectly and it doesn't cover everything on my face, but I just don't care. I am going to use a very fat eyeshadow, a fluffy eyeshadow brush, like a big crease brush, to put some powder on. I really don't like to wear too much powder, but to set for my oily skin, even in the winter, I'm using the cloud powder. I'm doing this video on my phone today because my room is a mess and I finally came up with a way, like an idea for this room. So now we just got to redo it all. Freddie's gonna kill me. So I'm basically just covering the places where I put the concealer and I'm not touching powder anywhere else. And it's not a perfect match. I think, you know, there's a little bit of yellow where I'm more neutral. This color is light neutral. or light natural, and it is a neutral tone. So once I put my blush on and everything, it'll be fine. What I've been doing with my blush is more in the spring, summer, I was coming here, and then over the nose. I'm still doing that a little bit, but more recently I've been bringing it up and around the eye to just add a little bit more color. So I'm using a really big fluffy brush for that. And of course I don't have it, so let me go grab it. Do you have those rooms or those drawers or those places in life where it's just so overwhelming and messy that you just can't, like, I've literally just been shutting the door on this room because I just can't stand being in here. And I did a little bit of work on it, then it got messy again. So I got to get back on it. All right, I'm going to do a couple different blushes. I'm going to do which one is this? Befitting, yes. Yeah, this one's Befitting. It's the Essence blush. This one's in Befitting. You can tell I use it a lot. It's just more of a burnt rose. And then I'll probably do another color as well. Give it some dimension. So I'm literally just going to take this big fluffy brush, start here, and then buff it out. And it's hard for me to not put something really close here. This probably looks better on my face shape, but I'm so used to putting something on the apples. I do sometimes feel naked, so we'll see how I feel, but sometimes I end up putting a little bit more there. So we're blush draping here, right? It's getting a little bit on the eyelid, a little bit on the temples, a little bit on the cheekbones. And then I'll probably take a little bit of a coral blush with a smaller brush here. And I really love this brush for blush. This is Kat Von D. It's the fake and real mix. Whatever that's called. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite blushes. All right, and so we're just gonna do a little bit more fine tuning right here, and then we'll blend it together. Then we're just gonna do mascara and a bold lip. Some might say, Sarah, isn't your blush bold? No. What? What are you talking about? So we'll blend that together at the end like normal. Let's do I do my mascara duo. Are we gonna put on a lip liner today? Like a dark lip liner, and then do maybe a red lip on top of that. All right, I'm gonna do Lip Cheat, Charlotte Tilbury. This is something, like, I use these lip liners in my kit. They're so good. This is Pillow Talk 3 Intense. So I'm guessing it's for a darker skin tone, but I don't care. So I'm gonna do like a brown base. Oh, these are so smooth. And then I'll put red on top. Do you guys fill in your lip liner or leave it open? I always fill it in. Mostly because when my stuff fades, and it does, I just don't want it to look weird. I overdraw just the tiniest bit, and then again, this is lip liner, so it's not going to be perfect, like the perfect shade that I want. So I'm going to do some mascara. We'll buff out the skin, and then we'll do a topper on the lips, and then we're going to be done. So we'll fast forward this part because this is boring. I've been on a kick of not doing any bottom lashes, and I'm still on that kick. I think if I got my Thrive mascara back, it would be different. So I just clean up anything, which today I didn't really get anything anywhere, so you're welcome. All right, and then we're going to buff out with like a more flat brush. right, and then let's do a lippy. So I've been back on these. This is Peri Para. This is Ink Velvet. This is a super, super, super cool, like a very soft, like buttery, feathery lip product. And this is from, I'll put it right here. I ordered a bunch of stuff a while ago, and this color, here, I'll show you this color. I've done a video on these, but I didn't think this color would look good on me, but I really love it. It's almost like a deeper tone than the Charlotte Tilbury, like my favorite lipstick that I had to find on Mercari. It's definitely warmer, which is not always good for me, but I think when I mix it, it's okay. I especially love using these where you just put it here and then you let it feather to the edge of the lip, and it looks like popsicle lips without having to do too much work. Ooh, I like that. Just brought a little bit of warmth, and then I'll take a little off. All right. I will brush my hair, but that's basically it, guys. I just blush straight to give myself some color, and then do a bold lip. Pretty easy peasy. Let me know if you know of a concealer brush or any other cool things like this. Like I'm really loving this kind of lip product. And I have one other color, but I actually don't like the lighter one as much. So if somebody wants this, I'll send it to you. Maybe if I mix this one. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.